Yeah. So just showing you guys, all along the right side of the road there where there's grass, it all used to be high weeds where you couldn't even get in there to go fishing. But now that the fish are pretty much gone, now they cut it down so you can go fishing. Probably can't see that too well. Oh, there we go. But yeah, it's a shame. Yep. Yeah, there's a fishing dock right here that's pretty much destroyed. I don't know if you guys can see that. That dock right there. You just can't fish this place anymore. And people used to fish this channel in the wintertime, ice fishing, and it's can't even do that anymore, really. There's no fish in there.
You can thank the DNR for dredging it out.
Yeah.
Every time it was dredged, it got worse and worse.
Yeah, it'll never be the same.
Up here's another good spot, one of our favorite spots.
Yep. All right, so this is the end of the channel. See the water here? This used to be full of carp, and they used to have a fence blocking it off from the rest of the channel. And we used to fish this little area here, and we used to sit over here on this asphalted area. We used to fish from here out there and catch tons of bluegill and crappie. But look, I mean, this is just really bad looking. There's nothing left. I see a couple small birds in the trees there. I don't know what those are. I have to get my other camera out after I'm done here. But yeah, this is how it's left. And now there's nothing to be caught in here but carp and bullhead. And then this side, it's even worse. We used to sit over here as well and fish out that way. But look at all this. How's one supposed to fish this? Goes all the way out there. And then there's actually a boat launch over here for small boats, like canoes and little kayaks and john boats and things like that. But they actually expect somebody to pay to launch in this area. Yeah, look at this is the launch area for the small boats. Now we have actually sat right here, and fished out there and hammered big bluegill and largemouth bass out here. And we've even caught northern pike out here. But it's so bad now. And such a shame, because it's a really peaceful area. But this was one of our spots. At one time this was our favorite spot. This wooded area. There was actually I do have another story over here. This area, the first area I showed you. this area right here, years ago, when it was fenced off so the carp couldn't get in, there was tons of northern pike in here. And we came, was it a January or February where we caught all the northern? It was January or February. And we were ice fishing on the other side over there. And then we took our ice fishing rods. Now this area was all open water. It was not froze over. So we took our ice fishing rods and cast them out there. And we caught a ton of northern in here that day. And we have pictures. Each one of us has a picture carrying our northern. So yeah, that was an amazing day. I think it was February, but that was years ago, before we even bought the house we're living in now. But yeah, we've had an amazing amount of fishing days here. And we used to come here every single day to go fishing. After I would get off work, we'd come fishing. When Glenn was working, before he ended up in a wheelchair, he'd come home and I'd have a cooler ready, and out the door we were. And now it's nothing for fishing. So yeah, just wanted to show you guys that. All right, everyone, so we are on the other side of the marsh, and it's just across. You can see that cabin over there, the restaurant right over there somewhere. I'm kind of being shadowed here, so I can't see where I'm pointing. Oh, over there. Yeah, there's the cabin. That's the place we got lunch from, and we fished over there on that side. Well, now we're on this side of the water. So you can see it's horrible. It's really horrible. This is the dam, and I'll show you. I'll go up on the bridge in a minute here. But I wanted to show you this area right here where it says danger, keep off. I don't think it said that back then when we fished it, but Glenn and I used to go on the platform right there and fish from there, and we would cast all the way across the way there and just hammer bluegill and crappie, nice sized ones too. So we would come like first thing in the morning, and we'd fish from here all day long. And this was an amazing fishing spot, but as you can see, not going to be able to get to it now. But when we came here, it was in the month of September, I believe, where we discovered there was good fishing here. And this again was years ago when Glenn could still walk. So we would come in here. September back then was already getting cold. It was already feeling like fall. So we would come early in the morning and we'd be so cold, but we wanted our fishing in there. So yeah, that was another fishing spot for us. And you can see Glenn is in the truck here. There's a truck right there. This is a whole parking lot. There's another crappy boat launch over there they expect you to pay for. And instead of fixing the whole marsh area, they built this. Yeah, that's where all the money went. So now you can overlook the marsh from way above there to see how nice it's no longer for fishing. I'm gonna go to the bridge for a minute, babe. So yeah, here's the dam. And we used to fish off this bridge also on the other side of the dam over there. And we used to catch bluegill and bullhead. And it was a fun time. People are down there right now. Some left already. But I'll walk up here on the bridge We used to go to the middle here. And here's where the water comes from the other side. And it goes all the way out there through the channel. So we stand here. Hopefully you can hear me. We would stand here and just toss our lines way out there. And then you could just feel a fish just tug on them. Pretty picture though. I think I'm gonna shut the camera or video off and take a picture of this because it's really nice. It's not always this high, but we've had a lot of rain lately. So when we don't get a lot of rain, this is like really low. See the kids fishing over there. Yeah, so we just wanted to share with you some of our favorite fishing spots. There's the restaurant. We parked over there. And I always used to come over here to check out the birds too, because they got bird feeders right over here, and there's birds on the grass right now. But so much has changed. I'm glad to see birds here still, at least. But yeah, just a little view of our fishing spot. And I have another spot to show you. So over here, there's a bird down there. You can see all the weeds are just rammed up against the shoreline. No fishing whatsoever. But several years back we were able to fish there. But what I wanted to show you is this bare tree. Ooh, there's I think that's a eastern kingbird up there. This bare tree was alive at one time. And I'm gonna get the picture that I'm gonna talk about, and I'm gonna post it here so you can see what I'm talking about, how lovely and lively this tree was. Oh, there goes the kingbird. But this tree held, I don't know if they were crab apples or berries, but this tree was full of color, full of color. And I'm gonna definitely post that picture so you can see what a colorful picture it gave me. Now this is before I had any DSLR camera. We had a point and shoot at that time, and this was my very first actual bird photo of a cedar waxwing, of any bird, but this is the photo that really got me hooked. And we had cedar waxwings all over this tree, and it was June, so for years every June I would want to come back and recapture that, but I never could, because this tree is dead now. There is nothing left to it. But it was full of cedar waxwings, and there was a cedar waxwing sitting up here somewhere. I don't know if it was up here, and I was just taking picture after picture, and he sat there for the longest time just letting me snap shots of him. And to this day, this is my favorite bird photo. So colorful. Oh, and now look, dead tree. Just like the rest of this marsh, it's dead, completely dead. This could be a beautiful area. It was once at one time. It was gorgeous here. even if we weren't catching fish, we would just sit here and just take it all in. But now there's nothing left to take in. So that's what I wanted to show you. I'm heading back to the truck. It's got a little warm out. Glenn's in the truck, so I don't want him to be there too long. He's got the AC on in the truck, but all right, so stay tuned for what's next. Hey everyone, so I don't know how much you can see me right now. I think I look like a shadow in the screen, but you can see we're about to have a sunset here. Usually this is in Fond du Lac. We came to Lakeside Park to do some fishing to end the day. Glenn caught a bunch of bluegill, like really tiny ones. So yeah, it was pretty non-eventful fishing, but fishing nonetheless. So that's why they call it fishing and not catching. All right, so that's what we've been doing for about an hour now. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll wait for the sunset, see if we're gonna get a good one, and then I'll turn it back on. All right, everyone, so yeah, we're done fishing. Just wanted to show you the park a little bit. The sky is starting to turn orange. I told Glenn I want to wait for the sunset to capture for you guys, but you can see the sky is starting to turn. And again, I think I mentioned it before, but the sunset photo greeting cards that I have in my Etsy shop, one of those sunset photos was taken right across the way where the lighthouse is. So yeah, they have beautiful sunsets here. But this is the park. This is just like a little loop. And Glenn is over there somewhere riding his scooter. He's testing the power. Because we would like to go for walks on nature trails, but we need to know his scooter is going to be okay. We don't want to get stuck. We obviously got new batteries for it, new front tire, so that part is set. But there must be something wrong with the speed control or something, because it doesn't go very fast. It goes like 3 miles an hour. So we just want to make sure it's gonna hang in there. Well, if we decide to go for nature walks or something, I'd be doing the walking. Glenn would be riding his scooter, obviously. But that's starting to look real beautiful already. So we're gonna hang on. We're gonna hang in there and wait for the sunset to turn the sky orange completely. So we decided we're gonna go catfishing tomorrow morning. We're gonna go to Oshkosh, which is further away. We'll be coming down past Fond du Lac, which is where we're at now, and then we'll go on to Oshkosh and do some catfishing. We haven't done any catfishing at all this summer, and yeah, I'm so happy Glenn decided to have us go out today. So today was a spontaneous day out, and we got some spontaneous fishing in. Even if we really didn't catch nothing, it was nice. It was a really nice day. I enjoyed it. We enjoyed it together, and that's how we are. We do everything together. So I would never even think of doing anything like this without Glenn. Yeah, that's just how we are. The only places I go without him are to the store to run errands. Otherwise, if it's going to be, actually taking a ride, there's no way I'd go without him. We've always been that way. We go or neither one of us goes. So yeah. So I mentioned that my YouTube anniversary is coming up at the end of August, towards the end of August, and there's a lot of new subscribers and a lot of new viewers. And I know I did a Q&A video before, a question and answer. I did one, I believe, back in January when it was our anniversary. And now we're rolling into September, end of September. So if you guys would like to do another Q&A, you know, ask me any questions, let me know in the comments. Drop a comment if you'd like to do Q&A, or if it doesn't matter to you, just, yeah, drop a comment. I'd be more than happy to do a Q&A video with you guys. And yeah, it's just been a nice day. We'll be driving back in the dark again. The only thing I don't like about that is the highway we take back home is under construction, so there's a lot of new directions the road is going into, and at night it can be kind of deceiving. So, but it's no big deal, I guess. Oh yeah. You know, today we were actually debating, when we mentioned we were going to go get some bakery in the town of Boosburg, which is still probably about 15 minutes on the highway. And we both said we should know us better, because usually when we go out, we end up somewhere else, and we usually make a whole day of it, and that's what we have done. So yeah, it's a good thing we decided to take the trailer. If nothing else, the convenience of having the refrigerator with us, so we have drinks and stuff, and having a bathroom with us at all times. So all right. Glenn just pulled up in back of me. How many times you go around, babe?
Like 2.5.
2.5. There's Glenn.
Hi, folks. Goodbye, folks. Still can't get the speed on it.
No. What's the battery down to?
It's still way in the green.
Okay. Alright folks, so wait a few more minutes, waiting for the sunset. See how the sky turns out. I'll show you what it looks like now. Alright folks, so that's what it looks like now. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. You get a little more color of the orange.
See it.
Yeah, the sun's gone down on the other side pretty good now. So that's what our sunset looks like right now. Okay everyone, so our day is done, and we are going to drive home now. It's about a half-hour drive or so. Half hour, you think?
45 minutes.
About 45 minutes. So it is getting dark now. Sun has set, and it's time to go home. So thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video. I hope you enjoyed our day out as much as we did. Join us tomorrow for a catfishing trip. So remember to live life, be good to yourself, and be good to others. Until next time.